Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. Squirrels are significant. As one just is looking up at me, Miss Mama Squirrel, and a brown squirrel, and a black squirrel. And we have a brown squirrel that has a black underneath, so squirrels are significant. But as I'm taking care of my workout stuff, because I'm still sweaty, I'm still like sticky and sweaty from my workout. Literally, you could wring my clothes out because I did this outside. So maybe you need to move the body, not force the body, listen to the body. Ferris Bueller came in. One of my favorite 80s iconic movies. But there's, I think, a lot of messages in Ferris Bueller on how us getting back to that inner childlike play and living life in the fucking moment. Brilliant. Go watch Ferris Bueller. I'm going to probably rewatch Ferris Bueller, and I've seen the movie 1,000 times. Breakfast Club is coming in right now. Thank you. I don't know why Breakfast Club is coming in. I'm going to write that down. My team, my higher self source, communicates through movies, through music, through media, and I just did a video on that. People are like, I just want all the messages from my higher self, but you're thinking you're going to hear this big booming loud noise, this big booming voice in your head or in your field. And 99.9% of the time, that's not how it works. Took me a long time to like have this understanding to how my team communicates with me, and the way my team communicates with me can be completely different from you. People are like, how do you know? It's like, because I kept hearing it on repeat through different channels and different messages and different readings. So that's significant. It's like anything. If you're seeing something on repeat and you're in resonance with it, that's probably your message, or your message that you're meant to share with other people. That's just the way it works. As humans, we're always looking for the big, the bold, the grand. If it's not in your face, it doesn't exist. Well, that's to keep you kind of distracted and confused. I'm here to tell you that's not the case. It comes in the whispers, the nudges, the movies. Ferris Bueller is significant. There'd be multiple messages, 211, multiple messages in Ferris Bueller and the Breakfast Club. So if you're curious, nose itching for confirmation, itchy and dripping, that's probably for sure. So just going back to Ferris Bueller specifically, living in the present moment. He calls in sick. He, again, as an adult, call in sick, take a rich day. My kiddo did this in last year, every like month or so. It was so stressful. We'd say, we're just going to take the day off of school. We're just going to go out. We're going to have fun. We're going to rest. We're going to take a rich day. Rest, integrate, hibernate, chill out, chillax, whatever that is for that moment. Okay? Maybe you need to take a fucking rich day. But Ferris pretended he was sick so he could not have to go to school. I think he was like a senior in high school or something like that. And his best friend was, that friend that's always like sick and creating the reality that he was sick. And Ferris took him a long time to get out and just doing all of these things, living in the present moment, having fun, moment to moment, going into the city, going to the ballpark, being in the parade, dancing and singing, and getting into the fancy restaurant. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, Source says, is living like that. Having fun like your inner child. Just seeing if I can do the next thing. 333 on the timer. Like, again, just go out and explore. It's like, all right, I'm excited. I want to go out for a drive. What's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like I should go out and do something. And then that next thing leads into the next step, into the next step, into the next step. All right? And that's how we're supposed to live. And this is how I live in every now present moment as much as possible. Like yesterday, I came home. I had some food after we were at the pool 3 hours, and I was pulled really strongly like all afternoon. Normally we don't like after 4 or 5 o'clock, and I'm unless I'm going to a class or an experience, I'm home chilling out. I'm in the yard, I'm in the house, I'm doing whatever. I'm eating dinner. But I was really pulled and guided to get some crystals for the 7-7 portal because we're still in the portal energy. Can you feel the portal, the vortex, the portex, whatever? It's 7/8/2026. All videos are timeless regardless of when you're receiving this, today, tomorrow, or a year from now. Okay? It's significant. Okay? All things are timeless. Everything is in the quantum, in no time and no space. So I was like, all right. And when it gets loud, it's like, and you're like, what do you mean by that? It's a feeling. It's a knowing. For me, it's very clear. I'm very clear knowing and clear feeling. Sometimes I get the messages through clear audience, through a video like this or the music or whatever. Very rarely do I hear a voice. I have a lot of frequency tuning in my ears, so that's messages, downloads. Sometimes it's a direct download, but it's more of like a pull, a call, a nudge that won't shut up. Because there's like, for me, there's not a whole lot of ego mind going on. There's like pretty blank up there. So when messages come in, it's like, say the thing, send the message, go do the thing, go to the store. You'll find out then. Not now. You'll find out then why you went. All right. And it's plain. And I was guided to go to a rock shop, crystals, rocks, stones, all of that. And an acquaintance friend works there. All right, maybe that's why I'm supposed to go in and say hi. But I already knew I wanted to get some crystals for Liam and I, because we've been trying to get the kids crystals once a week or once every week, just to be that example that he can learn to tap into his crystals and things like that. And he didn't want to go. And so he said, just pick me something out. So I was wandering around, we're talking back and forth, and he's talking to other customers and just doing the thing. I was in there a little bit, and then him and I were like having a conversation about some stuff. And another customer rolls up, a young lady and a young daughter. And if you're watching, thanks for hanging out, click and play, and for the amazing magic, and ask questions. And that's how we get curious. We're getting curious, and then everything unfolds, and everything, the connection, the communication between all souls involved, whether they realized it or not, was all perfect. And calling in, because they listened to their soul call, nudge, and pull, wisdom and guidance. I listened to it. I didn't know why I was going in. They didn't know why they were going in. But it all unfolded perfectly, and a beautiful energetic exchange took place. Frequencies, energies, codes, activations, whatever it is, it was all perfect for all parties involved, right? And you create a portal, you know, with more people when you're in a situation like that. Like one person, cool. 2 people, yeah. 3 people, you create a portal, especially if it's based and grounded in a specific type of frequency and energy, whether you realize it or not. And now you're connected to all the frequencies and the energies of the rocks, the stones, and the crystals. Do you see where we're going here? Building up a field. And it's all perfect. And again, one thing led to another to validate and confirm things for the other soul involved, and validate and confirm other things for that soul, and validate and confirm anything that I needed to have validated and confirmed. So it's all synchronistic, right? And we didn't know why. We just listened to the pull, the call, the nudge to play and to create, beyond just going to the rock shop, the crystal shop, to get rocks or stones. It's always more, typically. And I was really like, why am I dragging my feet? Like there was this like conscious thing, like, why am I just kind of like just not getting it done? Because my soul was kind of like waiting for this other soul to come in. That's what it felt like. But I didn't consciously know what it was. I was just kind of just feeling in and talking and looking at the stone. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's that thing. Not trying to control the outcome, playing into it and just waiting to see what the magic is going to be. And the magic was just like mind-blowing, how it all synchronistically lined up in its own unique way for each soul, and collectively in the souls. Okay? So that's how you co-create and collaborate, but you also share wisdom and knowledge, frequency and energy, and codes and informations, and maybe some assistance and wisdom, and remembering, like, because remember, we're all sacred mirrors for each other. So a lot of times I am a sacred mirror for other people. Why? Because I've been through it myself. All right? What I share and what I talk about is everything I've gone through and continue to go through. Everything that my soul has gone through. Okay, and just sharing the wisdom, the knowledge, and be on a clear, open channel to allow source consciousness, my higher self, to channel through, right, to the other people that are in contact, and vice versa for me as well. It's not a one-way street. It's always a give and receive, right, of reciprocity, equal give and take. And you'll know if that's the case or not, you know, and it all worked out beautifully. And we have no idea if there's more to it than this or not. We don't know. But as long as we just surrender and trust that it's all going to unfold, if it's meant to unfold, it'll unfold. And if not, it was a great connection, a great experience, a great sign, synchronicity, key codes, information, knowledge, wisdom shared. Okay? So going back to Ferris Bueller, 944, I love how they sit on this little tangent as we go and we're rambling and channeling, but it all kind of ties in beautifully with that experience. So maybe go watch Ferris Bueller. and start living life as that. You know, he's every moment. I can kind of picture the movie where each step where he gets the fancy car. Oh my gosh, there's that channel. Here's an example. I was listening to a tarot reading, and one of the confirmations was like an old type car. He did say Cadillac, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a Cadillac. But it was an old style type of a convertible that his friend's dad, and they took it into the city. Anyways, that's an interesting way. That's how my higher self made that validation from another reading as I'm talking to you, brings in that remembrance of that particular car as an older car, as being a confirmation for me for a tarot reading. So now there you go. It was like a red and white convertible of some kind. I don't know what type it was. So yeah, where are we going with that? So just play, create, and have fun. Play, create, and have fun. Like Ferris Bueller did. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh, let's see here. What else wants to come through? So there's that. So yeah, they made up all of these stories to go fun and to play and have fun in the city, to experience a thing, to be in the parade, snuck into somebody's pool. There's all sorts of stuff. 11/11. So just look into that, tap into that, whether that's just remembering parts of the movie. Maybe you're getting a download for the movie, and that's another message, a confirmation, a sign of synchronicity. Baseballs might be significant. Baseball games, Wrigley Field, I believe. Again, I'm not a baseball person, not a sports person, because I get zero fucks. Parades, celebration. I think they were celebrating, I don't remember what the celebration about the parade is, but he sang Twist and Shout. Get up and twist and shout. Maybe go listen to the song Twist and Shout. I think that's the song. Pools, swimming pools. Maybe we're going to the pool today. We went to the pool yesterday. Pools. I'm just giving some codes right now. We're just dropping signs and synchronicities. What else? Taking a rich day, aka not a sick day, but a rich day. Pretending like you're sick, but you're taking a rich day. Rest, recovery, integration, chillax, hibernate, whatever. What else is coming through? Again, Matthew Broderick might be significant. Now, because I'm thinking of his sister's character and I can't think of her name, Jennifer or something, they're bringing up Dirty Dancing. So maybe someone needs to go look at Dirty Dancing as receiving messages. Maybe there's codes in Dirty Dancing and the storyline behind Dirty Dancing. We're getting movie downloads right now, so there's definitely information. So feel into that. We're really going into the movies right now. Movies. So we've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Breakfast Club, Dirty Dancing. What else do we have? Yeah, there's definitely archetypes and messages there for you. You know, maybe like Baby's character, where she's pretending to be something because she thinks she needs to be a certain way, and then when she comes out, she actually becomes who she really is, her authentic self, free, and it frees herself, right? So maybe that's something to look at. There's something about Ferris Bueller. I'm trying to feel into what other, something else in there. Yeah, so just look into that. 1333. I'm going to leave the message, the channel there. This is really fun. Thanks, Source. Thank you, team. Thank you, squirrels. Oh, buddy, this is my injured buddy. Come here. Do you have holes in your foot? Yeah. He literally has holes. So we have a squirrel I can see through his paw. His holes in his foot. Resilient. Maybe live a day like the squirrel does. Giving zero fucks, playing, having fun, chasing each other, whatever it is. All right? Have fun. Play, create, live in each now present moment. Whatever that looks like. 1414. Wow, we're just keep going. All right, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.